We are glad to have you here, sons and daughters of God. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button. We would be very grateful. Opening this episode with a generous offer that was suggested to Besola on a DNA request on the set at Joke that the claim to be Prophet TB.JOSHUA's biological daughter. The concerned audience of Besola flaunted her comment section demanding for a DNA. I know what must be going on in their head is, if we are actually sure of what we are talking about, then we should consolidate our stand by proving medically through DNA. But now listen to the response of Besola.
Terrible. TB.JOSHUA was a monster. Public shame. Ajoka is in our custody. Daniela is in our custody. Anybody who asks of DNA, I'll block the person because I see you are not even in line. Can you be asking for DNA? People should think now. How can you be asking for DNA? You want to go and wake TB.JOSHUA to do DNA? Or you think you just come on this, see, this platform is different from all those platforms you always jump around to, that you just be. No. DNA.
She instead threatens to block anyone coming up with the suggestion of a DNA. She questioned that how could they suggest for a DNA to be carried out when the said Prophet TB.JOSHUA is of late, that this is not possible. But I think the audience are more vested with this, because it is very much possible to carry out a DNA test on a deceased person through deceased relative, be it siblings, aunties, uncle, brothers, and sisters. But come to think of it, how could the BBC hold on to this information without conducting a DNA? Remember very well that Prophet TB.JOSHUA has surviving relatives, such as his elder brother that was flaunted everywhere online during his passing on to glory. Prophet TB.JOSHUA still have surviving relatives, such as his elder brother Sunday Balogo that was flaunted online during his passing on to glory. He is a good agent for the DNA test to be conducted through him. In rejecting this offer, she came in with a case of Mohbad. She said during the death of Mohbad, people came up with this same demand, DNA punishing the poor widow of Mohbad. But it seems as if we are missing something here. Madam Evelyn Joshua is also a widow. If you can be compassionate to the wife of Mohbad, then why not do the same to Pastor Evelyn Joshua? She is also a widow.
No. DNA. They said Mohbad died. Instead of them to ask proper question, hey, DNA, tormenting a widow. It's wrong now.
If your love is genuine and your care is genuine, then it should be out of any kind of bias. If Besola really knows she is of the truth, then this is an opportunity for her to substantiate her standing. Because all the stories of those personal experiences, they are not backed by any outstanding evidence. And this is not proven. But if she knows that she is of the truth, that the Seth Ajoke is Prophet TB.JOSHUA's biological daughter, then this is her opportunity to prove her point. But if she rejects this offer with so much rage, then this is a Christian sign. One of the strongest evidence to back a claim is that of a video footage. But in this case, Prophet TB.JOSHUA's accusers, even with the proof of a video footage, they still hold on to their claim that the Seth Ajoke is his biological child. It's all shown clearly how the security at SCON, the Synagogue Church of All Nations, intervened on time in order to save the life of the baby Ajoke. And this baby's case is different from others because the man of God, Prophet TB.JOSHUA, decided to adopt her. And here comes the problem. After so many years, the baby Ajoke that was adopted turned out to be something else. Even from the words of the very Besola, she called her stubborn. She said this is as a result of her growing up. And the man of God, Prophet TB.JOSHUA, exercised a lot of patience, as revealed by this video footage. He tried in his best to condone the outrageous behavior of the Seth Ajoke. And when it got to the point considered out of hand, at this juncture the man of God was left with no choice than to make the difficult decision of revoking the adoption rights. This was not a hidden agenda. He made it very open, called for a roundtable meeting filled with disciples, sons and daughters of God, and even local officials, with evidence and letters from the very British school in Togo, and a hand note, clear evidence written by the Ajoke herself, like a tender of apology to the school. And she has done this several times with the promise that I would never do this again. But again and again, she kept on repeating her actions. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as a way to support the channel. We are grateful for all your efforts.